everyone, and welcome to episode 80 of Unboxing Wednesdays for books arriving in stores on Wednesday, May 9th, 2012. Wow, what a great weekend we just had. Thursday was the Avengers movie marathon and midnight release, where Stadium Comics partnered with AMC Theaters to hand out a bunch of prizes, sell a bunch of stuff, and to have a few artists on hand to do sketches at the theater. Then, of course, we had the release of the Avengers movie on Thursday at midnight, which was amazing, and if you haven't seen the Avengers yet, definitely go and check it out. In fact, our good friend Clive Felice was at the theater with us for the Avengers movie marathon and midnight release, and he did an interview with Ricky Lima. He also did an interview with me, but it didn't make the cut, I guess. I don't know, just wasn't on my game. You definitely want to head over to his YouTube channel and check that out. I'll put up a link for that. It's pretty funny stuff. And to top it all off, Saturday was Free Comic Book Day. Probably our biggest and most successful Free Comic Book Day yet. I want to give a big shout out to all the guests that came and helped out with sketches and signatures for fans. I want to thank our volunteers, whom without we really couldn't have made the day possible. And I want to thank each and every one of you who were able to make it out to the store. Thanks for sharing your love and enthusiasm for comic books. With that being said, it's time to go ahead and open up some boxes. Rob? No, Rob. Ricky? No Ricky either. It's just me? Oh man. The loneliest unboxing ever. Alright, first up today we've got Batman Arkham City Series 2 figures, and here is the Mad Hatter, the Riddler, Catwoman, Batman Detective Mode variant, and Hush. Here's a really cool He-Man I Have the Power t-shirt. Some sort of Sailor Moon drawstring bag. Doctor Who fans will enjoy this sonic screwdriver that was wielded by the 4th Doctor, one of the most popular Doctors. We've also got this Doctor Who pin set. Fans of the Avengers movie might enjoy these plush toys. First up we have Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, and Captain America. And just for good measure, Amazing Spider-Man. If you'd also like to smell like an Avenger, here is the Avengers Cologne featuring Mark 7 for Iron Man, Patriot for Captain America, Worthy for Thor, and Smash, Be Angry for Hulk. Super Street Fighter 4 Play Arts Kai action figure. This is from Square Enix, and this is Cammy. Straight out of the Avengers movie, we have the Marvel Select Movie Hulk figure. From Kotobukiya, we have this Marvel Bishojo Elektra figure. Moving on to the collected editions, we first have Magneto Not a Hero, now in softcover. There's a new printing in hardcover of Avengers, The Private War of Doctor Doom. New in hardcover, Fantastic Four Volume 4, Captain America Volume 2. We're seeing a lot of Avengers stories getting reprints these last few weeks, and there certainly is no coincidence behind that, I'm sure. This is the Kree-Skrull War. X-Men Mutant Genesis 2.0 collects the first 7 issues of the Chris Claremont Jim Lee relaunch of X-Men that happened back in 1991. Here's an original graphic novel, Spider-Man Season 1. Avengers The Children's Crusade. This collects the 9-issue series that led to the rediscovery of the Scarlet Witch. Avengers X Sanction, now in hardcover. If there's any story that is the definitive lead-in to the Avengers vs. X-Men event, this is it. From Capcom and IDW, we have Dead Rising. The Transformers IDW Collection Volume 6. Brightest Day Volume 2 now available in softcover. Justice League International The Signal Masters. This is Volume 1 of the New 52 Justice League International collected version. And this one has been highly anticipated. It's Batman Volume 1 in hardcover. This collects the first 7 issues of Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder's fantastic Batman series. That's probably one of the best books out of the DC relaunch. Moving on to the smaller press books, we have this 5th printing of Fatale Issue 1. A 2nd printing of America's Got Powers number 1. A 2nd printing of Jonathan Hickman's Secret. A 3rd printing of Jonathan Hickman's Manhattan Projects. And a 2nd printing of Issue 2 of Jonathan Hickman's Manhattan Projects. And here is a 2nd printing of Saga number 2. From Kaboom we have Garfield number 1. Invincible number 91. Deja Thoris and the White Apes of Mars Issue 2. I'll be sure not to put this next to the Garfield books. Here's The Ferris number 3. Mystery in Space from Vertigo is a one-shot anthology book of several sci-fi stories. Here's Fanboys vs. Zombies issue 2. Thief of Thieves number 4. This book has definitely skyrocketed in popularity since the announcement that Robert Kirkman has sold the television rights to the show. and it's currently in development, but we'll see where it goes. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is going to be a TV show. We'll have to wait and see. G.I. Joe issue 13. This is a pretty cool cover. It's got the gold foil logo there up at the top. Rich Johnson's The Avengefuls. This is a Boom one-shot. Mega Man issue 13. Buffy the Vampire Slayer issue 9. Morning Glories issue 18. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic War issue 5. And here's Hell Yeah issue 3 from Image Comics. In the addition to the 5th printing of issue number 1, we've got a new issue of Fatale. This is issue 5. Brian Michael Bendis' new All Ages Tale Takio number 1 hits shelves today. A new Image Comics number 1 hits stores today, and I'm sure people are going to be very excited about it. It's Mind the Gap issue 1. It's got 2 covers. This is the first one, and here is the second cover. It's written by Jim McCann, who made quite a splash last year with his original graphic novel, The Return of the Dapper Men. It's a new number 1 from Boom Studios and Sam Humphries. This is Higher Earth. We've got 4 regular covers. They're only $1 each, so definitely worth a look for only $1 today. This is the 1 in 15 variant for Higher Earth, the 1 in 25 variant, and the 1 in 50 Joe Benitez sketch cover. Fans of the classic Ninja Turtles comics won't want to pass up this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Color Classics issue out on shelves today. Here's Spawn issue 219, Walking Dead Something to Fear issue 97. Keep watching for some upcoming information from us on how you can take advantage of getting a whole selection of covers for Walking Dead issue 100, which will be coming out in a couple months. Moving on to Marvel, we've got a couple second printings today. First up is Deadpool issue 51, which is part of the Dead storyline, part 2 of that storyline actually. And we've got a second printing of Deadpool 52, which is part 3 of the Dead storyline. Based on the hit cartoon show, we've got Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers, issue 2. And looking to capitalize on the success of the movie last weekend, we've got Avengers, The Avengers Initiative. This is a one-shot. Garth Ennis's new Fury Max, issue 1 hit stands today. And here's Captain America and Hawkeye, issue 630. Captain America's solo ongoing series is at issue 11, and The Punisher is also at issue 11 this month. Marvel Zombies Destroy, a new 5-issue miniseries, starts today, and The Ultimates issue 10, Ultimate X-Men issue 11. Here's Hulk number 51, Journey into Mystery 637. Deadpool issue 54 is part 5 of the Dead storyline, and I believe this is the conclusion of that story arc. Avengers Assemble issue 3, the popularity of this title has taken off since the success of the Avengers movie. Here's Uncanny X-Force issue 25, and here is the Uncanny X-Force variant. Wolverine issue 306. Wolverine and the X-Men issue 10 ties into the AVX event. Also a tie into AVX, we have New Avengers number 26. And finally for the tie-in books, and finally for the Marvel books, we have X-Men Legacy issue 266. On to the DC books, we have Batman Arkham Unhinged issue 2, Frankenstein Agent of Shade issue 9, Grifter volume 9, Demon Knights issue 9, Resurrection Man features the Suicide Squad in this issue. Here's Deathstroke issue 9. From this issue forward, it is being written and drawn by Rob Liefeld. Suicide Squad number 9. Superboy number 9 continues the Culling storyline that was launched in the Teen Titans Annual last week. And Legion Lost number 9 features part 3 of 4 of the Culling storyline. Here is Green Lantern issue 9, the regular cover. The Combo Pack cover, which is colored a little differently. And here we have the variant cover. Batgirl number 9 is a tie-in to the Night of the Owls storyline, as is Batman and Robin issue 9. And finally we have Batman issue 9, also part of the Night of the Owl story. This is the regular cover. Here is the Combo Pack cover and the variant cover by Dale Keown. Alright everyone, this is usually the part where I discuss who won the prizes from the last week. We've actually got 2 prizes to hand out, the one from last week's unboxing and also from our free comic book day episode. But we're going to hold off on those until next week, and next week we'll give away 3 prizes. Last week's episode, the free comic book day episode, and this episode. It's just been so hectic and busy at the store, and now Rob's away on vacation, and we just haven't had time to go over all the answers from the last few weeks to come up with a suitable winner. So we're going to do that next week, and I thank you all for your patience with regards to that. For this week's contest, I'm going to give away a cool prize package of all 4 regular covers to Higher Earth number 1. Now, I know we've kind of talked about it to death over the last few weeks, but I really want to know how your free comic book day was out there in the world. So in the comments for this week's video, let us know what you were up to on Free Comic Book Day. Did anything cool happen? Did you pick up anything that you want to brag about? Did you meet a comic creator or get a sketch? Best answer from the week will win the prize pack. Alright, that is it for this week, everyone. Thank you once again for watching. Just a reminder that there are some other great shows on our channel, such as Flavorful Reviews, where Nick, Ricky, and Buns take a look at some of the comics from this week and give you their evaluations of them. There's also Previews Reviews, which features myself and Ricky, and we give you the scoop on some coming attractions of comics and pop culture merchandise coming into stores in the near future. Don't forget to check out my friend Clive's video on the Avengers movie marathon and midnight release. You can check that out over at his channel. It's Clive Felice is the name of that channel. And stay tuned for news about a couple of different things. First of all, of course, is that Walking Dead cover pack that I talked about earlier in the episode. We're going to have some news coming up on that shortly. And we're also going to have some footage from our Free Comic Book Day that will be uploaded to YouTube within the coming days. And don't forget that you can connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on the screen. Take care, everyone. Enjoy your comics this week. And we'll see you all next time for episode 81.